Hello, Tottenham supporters. If you're passionate about our Spurs and want to stay updated with every thrilling moment, here's a quick but crucial request. We're on a mission to hit 4,000 subscribers, and you can make it happen. Just click that subscribe button now. It's quick, free, and ensures you never miss a second of the action. Let's reach this milestone together, and don't forget to stick around until the end of the video for all the latest news you won't want to miss. Tottenham Hotspur manager Thomas Frank is reportedly becoming increasingly concerned about Brennan Johnson's consistency, despite the Welsh forward's flashes of brilliance since his move from Nottingham Forest. Johnson has shown glimpses of the talent that made him one of the most sought-after young players in the Premier League, but his performances have been somewhat inconsistent. While Frank acknowledges the quality Johnson brings to the team, he has yet to prove he can perform at the required level on a regular basis. The pressure is mounting on Johnson to refine his game and deliver more consistently, as Frank is keen to build a squad capable of competing for major honours, and he needs players who can be relied upon week in and week out. The 22-year-old has already demonstrated his ability to make an impact in key moments, including scoring important goals for Spurs. His pace, directness, and eye for goal make him a valuable asset on the wing, but Tottenham desperately needs a more dependable presence on the flanks. Johnson's potential to become a cornerstone of the team is clear, but his ability to maintain a high level of performance throughout the season remains a major concern. Frank knows that for Johnson to become indispensable, he must improve his consistency, both in terms of his contributions on the pitch and his overall decision-making. Tottenham's interest in adding another wide player to their squad further highlights the pressure Johnson is under. According to TBR Football, the club is actively exploring other options on the wing, which could signal that Johnson's future at the club is uncertain unless he steps up his game. With Spurs looking to strengthen in a position where they've struggled for depth in recent seasons, Johnson needs to prove that he can provide the level of reliability and productivity required at a club of Tottenham's stature. Frank's emphasis on finding another wide player suggests that the Welshman's position is far from secure, and Johnson will need to show he can be the solution rather than the problem. Despite the challenges, Johnson remains determined to prove himself and carve out a long-term future at Spurs. According to journalist Graham Bailey, Johnson is focused on convincing Frank that he has the potential to be a key figure for the club going forward. The young winger's self-belief and drive to succeed could be crucial in helping him overcome the inconsistencies that have plagued his early days in North London. Frank, for his part, seems to be open to the idea of Johnson becoming a crucial part of his plans, but he will need to see improvement in the player's overall game. As the season progresses, it will be fascinating to see how the situation unfolds. If Johnson cannot prove that he can deliver consistently for Tottenham, it is likely that the club will look to the transfer market to find a more reliable option on the wing. Johnson's future at Spurs hinges on his ability to adapt and evolve, and the next few months could prove to be a make-or-break period in his career at the club. Spurs fans will be watching closely, hoping that the Welshman can step up and fulfill the potential he's shown in flashes, or whether the club will be forced to look elsewhere to resolve their wing issues. Rumours are swirling around North London, with reports suggesting that Tottenham Hotspur are eyeing a move for Juventus midfielder Khéphren Thuram. The Frenchman has caught the attention of Spurs with his composed performances in Serie A, where he has showcased his ability to control the tempo of the game, break up attacks, and contribute both defensively and offensively. After impressing at both Monaco and Nice, his recent move to Juventus has only further cemented his status as one of the most promising midfielders in Europe. Now, Tottenham are reportedly keen to bring him to the Premier League as part of their ongoing efforts to strengthen their midfield. With Tottenham looking to push for a top-four finish and compete in Europe, Thuram could be the ideal addition to their squad. His versatility, maturity, and composure on the ball would provide the balance Spurs have been seeking in the middle of the park. While the rumours continue to heat up, it remains to be seen if Tottenham can secure the signing, but if they do, Thuram could be the key to providing the defensive solidity and creativity Spurs need to make a real challenge for major honours this season. The next few weeks could prove crucial as Spurs look to make a significant addition to their squad. Khéphren Thuram's qualities make him an ideal fit for Tottenham's midfield. Known for his technical skill, physical presence, and excellent vision, he has the ability to break up opposition attacks while also transitioning play quickly and effectively. His composure on the ball allows him to control the tempo, while his tactical awareness makes him a constant threat in both defensive and offensive transitions. Tottenham manager Thomas Frank has reportedly identified Thuram as a key target to reinforce the midfield, seeing him as a player who can add the balance and dynamism that Spurs have been missing. With Frank's tactical approach focusing on pressing and possession, Thuram's ability to cover ground and adapt to different game situations makes him a perfect addition to the squad. If the deal goes through, he could provide the stability and creativity that Tottenham need to elevate their play and compete for top honours. Help us reach the big milestone of 4,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button now and turn on the notification bell to join our amazing community. Stick around until the end, we've got some epic content you won't want to miss. Kefren Thuram's performances over the past 2 seasons have firmly established him as one of Europe's most exciting midfield prospects. In the 2022-23 season, playing for Nice, Thuram became a key figure in League One, showcasing his strength, composure, and exceptional passing range. He played a pivotal role in helping the club secure a strong mid-table finish, contributing 9 goals and 6 assists across all competitions. His mature performances in the centre of the park made him one of the standout players in League One that season, earning him a move to Juventus in the summer of 2024. Since arriving in Italy, Thuram has continued to impress, with his commanding presence and ability to dictate play in the heart of the midfield making him an essential part of the Juventus squad. If a potential transfer to Tottenham goes through, Thuram's impact could be immediate and transformative. Spurs are in desperate need of a player who can provide both defensive solidity and creative flair, and Thuram's all-around ability could offer just that. His solid performances in Italy, where he's already shown the ability to thrive in a top European league, suggest that he could adapt well to the pace and intensity of the Premier League. With Thomas Frank reportedly keen to bring him in, Thuram could provide the balance that Spurs' midfield has been lacking, offering defensive cover while also transitioning play swiftly and effectively. His arrival could be the catalyst Tottenham need to reinforce their push for top honours, with the Frenchman adding the steel and creativity necessary for the club to compete at the highest level. As Tottenham Hotspur's interest in Kefren Thuram intensifies, fans are left questioning whether the French midfielder could be the spark the team needs. With his ability to dominate the midfield, break up opposition attacks, and transition play quickly, Thuram has the potential to be a key figure for Spurs. But the real challenge will be how he adapts to the pace and intensity of the Premier League. Can he make the leap from Serie A to become a consistent performer for Tottenham, or will the demands of English football prove too much? Fans will be eagerly watching to see if Thuram can step up and deliver when it matters most. Tottenham's midfield has been in need of an upgrade, and Thuram could be the ideal solution. However, with players like Yves Bissouma, Rodrigo Bentancur, and Pape Matar already fighting for places, there will be no guarantees. Will Thuram rise to the challenge and secure a starting spot, or will he find himself battling for minutes in a crowded midfield? Spurs supporters are left wondering if the Frenchman can make an immediate impact, or if he will need time to adapt to the Premier League's physicality and intensity. The arrival of Thuram could also change the way Tottenham plays. With his defensive strength and ability to launch quick counterattacks, he could complement the high-energy, fast-paced style that Spurs have been looking to implement. But will he be able to fit seamlessly into Thomas Frank's tactical setup? The next few months could be critical for both the player and the club, as Thuram looks to prove he has what it takes to help Tottenham push for a top-4 finish and challenge for silverware. Fans, what are your expectations? Do you think Thuram will be the missing piece for Spurs, or is this another transfer that could fall short of expectations? Get your daily dose of Tottenham updates right here. Don't miss out, subscribe now and smash that like button to stay in the loop with all the latest news and exclusives. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and join the conversation with fellow Tottenham fans. See you in the next video. Let's keep the Spurs spirit alive.